Hello and welcome to Jenna Knight Presents Hope Central. I am your host, Jenna Knight. I'm your friendly neighborhood hope dealer, baby. So if you came here to get your weekly dose of hope, you in the right place. Now come get this word. Well, welcome to Hope Central. You have just entered in to get HOPE, Hope for the Wounded Soul, Optimism for Your Future, the principles of God's Word, and encouragement to keep pressing on to another day. Yeah, that's right. As you can see by the video title, today's message is called You So Blessed. Yeah, that's right. But before we get started, we're going to go ahead and get those housekeeping things out of the way first. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me down below, and welcome to the family, y'all. If you're a repeat viewer, you got my heart, and I love you, and you know it. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Episode 24, You So Blessed, is now underway. Let's go. Your focus verse for this week is Jeremiah chapter 17, verses 7 and 8. Well, today's lesson is less of a lesson and just kind of more so a reminder to us all about how blessed we really are and how much the grace of God is extended towards us. I think a lot of times we take that for granted because, everything that we need, God is providing for us. He's protecting us from dangers seen and unseen. He keeps making ways for us out of no ways. And, he's just continually proving to us that we're there. So his presence and his provision is always a constant for us because we're children of the Most High God and we're covered under his blood. So in essence, we can kind of take for granted that how blessed we truly are. But I'm going to tell you a little something about me. I'm a person that loves to study history and sociology. I love documentaries, and I love to just kind of study the way that people all around the world live. And every time I venture out into those documentaries and those sociology studies, it always makes me that much more grateful for the place that I'm in, and God's blood covering. Because right now in the world, there's somebody who would trade places with you. Whatever is the most troubling thing that you have in your life, get that in your mind. It's somebody right now that's wishing that that was their only trouble. Whatever your biggest, deepest thing that's giving you a problem right now, somebody wished that was the only problem that they had. It's a lot of stuff going on in this world, y'all. It's a lot of troubling things. It's a lot of disheartening things. Right now, some young girl somewhere in the world that's having to sell her body to make a living. It's somebody right now strung out on drugs and don't know how they gonna get off of it. Want to get off and don't know how to get off. It's somebody right now that don't know where their next meal coming from. It's somebody that don't have shoes on their feet. It's people in this world right now being abused and battered. It's people right now that are without a job and don't know how they gonna get one, don't have the skill set to get one, don't have the education to provide for the kind of life that they want, let alone the one that they need. So like I said, today is really just a reminder to us to just continue to be thankful and grateful for how blessed we truly are, because things could be so different. The things that are just basic to us or somebody else would call a blessing. Matter of fact, the place you living in right now, the house, apartment, condo, wherever you living right now, you may be wishing and wanting for something better. Right now, it's somebody right now who's praying for what you have at the moment. Whatever car you driving right now, it's somebody in the world that's on foot wishing they had the car that you got right now. It's somebody right now You got so many clothes in your closet that you need to give some stuff away to the Goodwill. It's somebody right now, the clothes they got on is tattered. So all I'm trying to tell you today is just not continue to, make a habit of checking yourself and just reminding yourself that no matter what's going on in this world, you are blessed. If you got your trust in God and your hope in God and you are in his care, you are completely and truly blessed, because he's never gonna let you down. If you no more than you would let your child down, God is not gonna let you down. He is perfection personified. So he definitely, if we know how to do right by our children and our heart is to only do right by our kids, just imagine how much more and how much greater God extends that same kind of love and grace and provision and favor towards us. So I'm going to read your focus verse to you. It says, blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord and whose hope is the Lord. For he shall be like a tree planted by the waters, which spread out its roots by the river, and will not fear when heat comes, but its leaf will be green, and will not be anxious in the year of drought, nor will cease from yielding fruit. Now to me, that touched me in a very special way, because if you're like a tree that's planted by the rivers and your roots are spread out by the river, you are constantly nourished. And because you're in God, you ain't even sweating a drought. God ain't even causing your rivers to dry up. You're overflowing in the abundance that his spirit gives, that trusting in him gives, that hoping in him gives. It even goes on to say that your leaves will always be green. You flourishing. The world is falling down all around you and you still flourishing. Your leaves are green. You're planted by the rivers. You're replenished and you're nourished. That's a blessing. Do you understand what a blessing that is, to be connected to God and don't have to worry about drought? And it says you will not cease from yielding fruit. You flourish in all seasons. That's what I get out of that. Being connected to God means you will flourish in all seasons. So just understand that you are so blessed. The man upstairs is covering you, keeping you, and blessed is your name. Covered is your name. Victorious is your name. Thriving is your name. Flourishing is your name. Alive and well is your name if you're in him. So everybody, just remember that you are so blessed. And anytime you start getting ready to complain or think about something you could complain about, just ask yourself, is this something that somebody else would consider a blessing? To only have this issue? Just ask yourself, is this a first world problem or is this a third world problem? Is this am I fretting over something that I want and all my needs are met? So just check yourself. That's all this is about today. It really is less of a lesson and more of just a reminder about how blessed you truly are, especially if you are connected to the Most High God, Jesus Christ. Well, that's it for this week, y'all. Episode 24, you so blessed. Please know that. I hope y'all were able to get something out of this little reminder for today. And I hope y'all will come back every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock to come get your hope fix from your friendly neighborhood hope dealer, Jenna Knight. I love you. You know what I say. The man upstairs loves you best. So you have a good week, a blessed week, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace out. Well, let's not get out of whack about nothing going on in our lives, okay? We are blessed, okay? We are blessed.